hello. Is that working? It should be working. That's microphone. There we go. We're live. We're live. Right, today we are going to do Liply, basically. We are going to use Liply to automate more of our income. Yesterday we done Snuggly. That is still in App Store review. Nice. The fan is not making noise. Ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely roasted in the UK. I am cooking my bollocks off. But the show must go on. This is Showbiz, baby. And today we are going to be looking through Liply and improving on really the app, the entire onboarding to automate more of our income. We're going to go through Liply, look at the onboarding, see where we can improve. And then we're going to look at the marketing and start getting Larry to fix the Liply marketing because we're not getting views. We discussed yesterday that we've had 50k videos before and he's gone completely astray to what he was doing. So we're going to go again and make sure he's doing the right thing. But it is absolutely cooking. This is not the thing to do on a big hot day. Let's set the stream up. You may notice the Restream logo is gone. We've gone premium. We're also currently live on Kick. No, we're not. Let's add a channel quick. Let's add Kick. Oh no. Let's quickly go on kick.com. We've gone live on Kick as well. Oh, it says we're offline. What have I? Oh, we're on. So we're live on Kick now. With Restream, we can now go live on multiple different platforms. We are so close to being able to go live on TikTok. And I think that will be huge. If we can go live on TikTok, that will be massive. So let's have a look. If you're in the chat, don't be afraid to say hello. Let's just make sure it's working everywhere else. Let me go on Twitter. Good. It's working. We're live. We can get started. Let's go, baby. Maybe check YouTube too. Let's just check. I'm new to this. We're still new. I don't have full confidence, especially since I've upgraded Restream. Tell me if the quality is better because I've moved it from 720 to 1080 and I'm hoping now the quality is much better than what it was before. So just let me know if you've noticed any difference whatsoever. But let's get straight into it. If I share my screen, this screen. See, I don't like this. How can we change this, chat? Let's change this. Let's change how it looks. Let's maximize this. Okay. And now how do we add the camera back? Whoa, let's go. We did this yesterday. I couldn't remember how. But that looks much better. Can I move myself to be maybe here? That's not what I wanted. Yeah, we'll keep that. Whoa, what's going on? Who's doing this? Fire whoever is in production. It's not good enough. Let's make this bigger. So what I've basically done, I've just told Larry, so we don't go through the same shenanigans as yesterday, to go learn the project already. So he's gone away, he's learned it. And this is what we've got. And you can see why people are instantly clicking off. Right. Good shout. Let's move the camera. The production team is in my ear telling me to move the camera. So, look, I need someone working in production. Let's... is that in the way of codecs? Not sure. Maybe we actually make me smaller. Let's do that. Now we can see. And we're going to make this onboarding much better. So this is already terrible. We are going to probably remove everything else apart from lip filler. Because people have downloaded the app for one reason, and it's much easier to have the marketing based around one thing and perfect one thing remove the emojis, remove everything else, and perhaps have the home screen look like Snugly, like what we added yesterday with the slider on the front screen, so people understand what the app's actually doing. Because right now, this is a terrible first screen. If you have a first screen of an app that looks like this is not good. So as we go, let's just type to Larry of what we can do. This is not actually Larry. This is Codex. Larry is my OpenClaw machine that you see behind me with all the cables plugged in. He's currently running a phone farm for me for marketing, but we're going to change all those phones to be Liply and Snugly and just focus on marketing these two apps. So let's perfect the apps and then we can switch over to do that in tomorrow's stream. But what we're doing is fixing this onboarding. So first things first, I'm going to type it like this. First things first, let's make the app lip filler only and improve the onboarding of the first screen. And the CTA is just lip filler. Because what we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, we need to make it that the app is obvious as soon as people download it. Because at the moment, people are viewing the app. I'm actually got a subscription for Liply today, but they're not staying around. One, I think the generations probably aren't where they should be. They aren't good enough. And we didn't make the change yesterday for Snugly. We kept that on GPT image 1.5. Liply still uses 1.5, but I think we're going to have to move it to ChatGPT 2.0 just because it's so much better with human faces. GPT image 2.0, I mean, because it's so much better with human faces. A lot of people have said to try Gemini Banana, but I just don't have that set up. I need a quick win and a quick turnaround here. And then we're also going to look at the paywall because I know the paywall is probably not that good and it's perhaps got the same problem that Snugly had yesterday with some image issues. So let's do this. In fact, shall we just get the paywall up so we can see what it looks like whilst this works? What is this? It looks like Revenue Cat have a new AI feature. We're not going to use that. See, we've only got 9 subscribers. We've actually now got more subscribers for Liply than Snugly. But look how good Snugly was doing. When Larry was at the peak of his power, you can see we were earning almost $400 a day with Snugly by myself. Just Larry being Larry. But now Snugly is cranking it up a notch as well. And we're getting a lot more new customers. We need to focus so much more on Liply. We are missing a huge amounts of income right now because there's 72 new customers from Snugly from all that marketing. So that needs to be looked into. But then Liply has way more customers. Are we seeing this? It's getting consistent customers, even though we've not been marketing it. So we've hit a niche here and we're barely trying. We need to try with Liply. Big time. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We are all in on Liply, ladies and gentlemen. This has become the new front runner. Let's see what our paywalls look like because I don't hate it. I think we need to go for the monthly only. The monthly and yearly only. I think we get rid of this one. But I don't actually hate this. This is clearly a slider. I've made a slider to show the new you and old you, but do I want that on a paywall? Confidence without commitment, unlock unlimited. I'm going to put unlock your new look. That's what I was going to put. Unlock unlimited new looks. Don't like that. It needs to be punchy. I like the ratings. It doesn't actually tell you what you get. We've got a lot to do. This is going to be a long stream. Let's see. Larry is still changing this, it looks like. So let's go ahead. Let's make these changes. What's open on Chrome here? Because we don't want anything crazy. We want What can we do? Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, what do you think we could do? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Larry. Hmm. Larry's actually nailed it. It looks too obviously this is showing Botox and filler, but I don't hate it. Honestly. She looks too different where it's only going to be a lip app, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think having that there and the same image on the paywall though makes no sense. And I don't think we need this switcher if we now have this. We've just changed this. This has just been added. So if we've got this, we probably don't need the thing that was there before. So let's remove, I think remove the one from the paywall. I think we don't even need the tabs or the switcher or whatever. We just need, we need to move all of this out of tabs. So what's in the tab? Can we just cut this? Cut. Copy. And then just delete. Am I being crazy? Where's the delete button? Okay, let's just delete the tabs. And then paste that back. What? Paste? Hello? Chat? Where's that gone? I don't want to, don't autosave. Version history, no versions available, and it's already saved. Oh, no. No. Good thing this one's here. We're just going to copy that. We're just going to copy that one. Thank God. Let's... Come on, all. Let's go... What do we need? We need from here. I think we only need from here, actually. That's why it went wrong. Let's copy this and then paste this here. No. Add a stack then. See if we can paste into a stack. Well, that's copying styles. Let's copy the layer. Go away. There we go. Maybe we could just put that up here then. There we go. Delete this one. Nailed it. No, we haven't. We need to move. Get rid of this. Move this to the top. Cannot move a component with tab controls outside. I don't want the tab controls. There are no tab controls. What if we just put this under this? Okay, you tell me what the difference is there. We've done it though. However, we should change this image. It should change. It should show what you actually get. And let's also change this text. Unlock your new look. Unlock. I'm just going to put unlock. I like the word unlock. You'll see I use this a lot. Unlock Liply Pro. Confidence without commitment. Find. I'm going to put find your look. There we go. Confidence without commitment. Find your look. That sounds better, but it doesn't actually say what you get. But hopefully it's pretty self-explanatory. But let's go lip filler. Save your looks. That shouldn't be the first thing we see. Sign in shouldn't be the first thing. We need to give users a free trial. We need to give users a free trial of what they see. So the key to monetizing an app is having that aha moment of them being able to visualize exactly why they've downloaded the app, see your app work for them, and then they purchase. So with this app, it's obviously for lip filler. So you want to get them to see themselves with a lip filler amount. And where there's quite a range of different amounts that they can try, they obviously can try multiple times. So what is actually good is to give them one free trial off the bat, and then when they try to do it again is when you get them to pay. There's other ways we could monetize this. A subscription is probably not the best. We could use something like a currency system, so they could see, so they pay for the amount of times they want to try, and then they get maybe a monthly amount. That could be the play. But for now, to keep it simple, we're just going to make this so we don't have to build out the virtual currency. But you can build virtual currency within RevenueCat quite easily, so it's not a problem. Sign in shouldn't be the first thing we see. We need to give a free trial. We need to give a free, what would you call it? Transformation for each user. So they want to see the onboarding and how to use the app. Perhaps not the benefits. They might have already talked themselves into the benefits. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching, feel free to join in the chat. It always seems to take a while for Twitter to start recommending your stream, because there's 49 people, but soon there's going to be 200. And I don't know what makes Twitter recommend your stream and what doesn't. Maybe just the length. So if you're live for a short period, but I wish Twitter had more discoverability for your stream. I tweeted this yesterday that there should be a live tab similar to Kick to see who's doing what category they're in, and also to share each other's stream better, because you're retweeting a tweet with the stream embedded, but that's not actually retweeting the stream, it feels. It's so hot. I feel Codex takes longer than Larry. Whilst Larry does that, we could get an image. I want to close this. I don't know what's on this Chrome tab. Probably nothing. Let's close it. Bosh. I want to use it all here. Actually, no, now we can just do this. Bosh. Let's look at the Snuggly TikTok. Oh, I've got a post for I've got a post for Liplead to do, actually. Have I? We'll see. Let's see if Larry's done what I've told him. No. Oh, this one's got 700 views, though. So that's actually picked comments. No, but it's got likes. But this is quite a good hook. Honestly, I don't hate what Larry's trying here. What I do hate is the fact he's used the same image and girl in the same pose. But what I was saying is this one, obviously, where is it? This one got 53,000 views that he did. And people really thought this was a real person. Your original lips really fit your features best. Literally gets worse the more you add. But no one mentioned that it's AI. And it's an opinion game. I did it once, was not a fan, didn't last long for me at all. So exactly. So this is actually my perfect customer. This is the exact person that this app's built for, to avoid people making mistakes rather than encouraging people to get lip filler. This person says it's AI. 0.5 perfect. See, so people, it has encouraged people. So that's the 0.5. This is probably not super interesting for a lot of people. It's not really interesting for me, but I just know it's going to solve a problem. But that got 53,000 views. And then this one got filler migration. But we've not hit those numbers again. And it's very strange that actually here we were getting 1,000 views every so often after this big one. But it's very strange that it goes to 700 straight after a 30,000 view video. So what we need to do is get back to trialing. I think we reuse this with multiple girls. So use this exact hook with multiple faces, and we're just going to have to intervene and steer Larry into that right direction, because it doesn't look like he's tried it again. He's gone more the nervousness side, and now he's going about Tinder matches. So I think we've got to intervene there, and hopefully the one he posted later today is the right one. We can get rid of this. We need a new image now for this. So perhaps we just get Larry to make. Let's do that. Oh, it's annoying Larry's on WhatsApp actually because I don't want to share my WhatsApp on the screen. I'm just gonna just know I'm typing to Larry. Make a before and do we want a before and after image? What image do you think would look good here, chat? What image would look good on the paywall? Because something like this is actually really good. This does not look great. I hate this font. I want it more premium. I don't really know fonts off the top of my head. I don't know why it's got 1, 2, 3. We need to remove that 1, 2, 3 because that looks rubbish. Start free transformation. Don't have. I think this needs to say. I think it needs to say. Start free transformation. It needs to say try now for free or start free transformation. I don't like the word transformation. Try. What could that say as well? Try free transformation. That would look much better. It's got to entice someone. I like the word unlock. Unlock, not really. Won't fit in that context. Let's have a think. Let's have a think of what that's going to play out like. Start free transformation. We'll get rid of the 1, 2, 3. Upload a selfie, customize your lips, generate your free preview. That sounds terrible as well. Your first lip filler preview is free. Why? Like, this is a terrible page. Don't have start free transformation. I think try lip filler for free. Transformation, makeover. Makeover is better. Start free makeover, but it's cringy. It's actually cringy. It's like childish. The word makeover. It could be a bit too American. We need. Fuck it. I don't know. We'll go. Your first lip filler preview is free. We need to try. Let's just. Let's just try get Larry to see if we get any inspiration because that's not good enough. That is just not good enough. I want to show you how we're all doing the marketing as well. Later on in the stream, we're going to change how we do the actual marketing itself. I got something very cool to show you. Just be basic and say try for free. Do you know what? That's not a bad idea, Josh. Maybe just be basic and have it be simple. And then we just got to change the copy of the rest of it. So your first lip filler preview is free. And then the third step saying generate your free preview. I think if we customize that more around the user and then just have try for free as the CTA, that's not bad. What model are you using here? This is using Codex GPT 5.5. I've never actually. I started using Codex for the first time yesterday for the Snuggly stream. Now we're on Liply and it's on 5.5 medium effort. But typically I use Larry, my OpenClaw agent behind me, who also runs Codex GPT 5.5. But I just feel he does a much better job. That font looks better, but it looks a bit Times New Roman. Like, that looks like the most default Word document text I've ever seen. Has he just taken a screenshot so he can see? Did you see that? Just trying to look back on the stream. That was crazy. That's pretty cool that he does that. Let's preview with my photo. Let's do Josh. You're a legend. Let's try change preview with my photo to try for free. See how lip fillers could suit you. That's not bad. Start with your own photo, then refine volume, refine the volume, balance, and shape until the preview feels considered. We need to make the copy. It's not really about that. Make the copy more about trying perfect. Make the copy more about trying different lip fillers to find the perfect amount, perfect shape, or trying different to find the perfect look. That'll do. That'll do. And more people are starting to stream into the stream. We're on 86. As I said, for some reason, Twitter just, it feels slow. It feels like when you tweet now, it takes a few hours for that tweet to show. And the same is happening with streams. So when you're streaming, it feels like you're, let's do this. When you're streaming, it feels like it's taking time to push your tweet or video or even live stream out into the open, into the algorithm. So we've been live now for 26 minutes and only now are people starting to filter into the stream. Whereas I know you're all on Twitter anyway. I'm always on Twitter. It's always open. It feels like it doesn't get shown into the algorithm as quick as what it perhaps could. When I tweeted yesterday about X's live stream discovery, it needs to have a page for live streams like like Kick or Twitch, where you can see what people are streaming about and then see the ones with the highest viewers. And hopefully that helps discoverability. Obviously, you're rewarded with your followers because your followers are going to see your stream as well and click on it like you guys are. But I also think that non-followers don't see your stream on Twitter. And I think it's a really good way for people to discover you. But this is our first stream on Kick as well. So I'm super interested to see where that goes and monitor that. I've barely set up the account though. It's got no profile picture or anything. So I think that's going to work negatively against me. However, just get one under the belt, put one on out there to get it working. See how lip fillers could suit you. Yeah, did he make this change? I changed the CTA. Well, okay, let's just go through. Hey, girly. I like that. Hey, girly. I'm Leah. Let me show you how to try some treatments. Don't mind that at all. I know my girlfriend would. She doesn't talk like that, though. My girlfriend's like me. She'd probably hate that. I can see why girls would like that, though. I'm not a girl. I need girl advice. I don't like that these two are too similar. This is too similar to that first page we've just shown. Right? This is like that. Oh, hang on. You've all just missed it. Honestly, the production team needs sacking. I wish I had someone like doing the stream for me, like pressing the buttons. Beep. We'll get it as time goes on. For the best results, you will need to use a clear head and shoulders photo with good lighting. Keep a natural expression unless you are wanting to try teeth whitening. Right, so hi, Leah. We need to go through and remove, go through the walkthrough and make sure it's just focused on lip filler. The trouble is, what's concerned me is seeing this and seeing the amount of new customers that we've been getting. So this is obviously word of mouth or shareability. And we've been getting subs in this, look, like $29. Obviously, we've not been promoting it. And since I've been promoting it, we've been getting some more. But people are obviously seeing it. And we've had 277 downloads. and no one really using it. So the thing we need to change is getting people to do their first conversion and then trying it. And all the marketing is about lip filler. So I can only imagine that that's what people are doing. And I've got no analytics to back that up. But where all the marketing is about lip filler, I can only assume that that's what they're going to be looking at. Do we all agree, chat? Are we all in agreement? Because that makes sense to me. So I think we focus on lip filler. I wish we had a selfie on the phone. Let's just upload a photo so we can get past. And then fine tune your look. Each treatment has a drop down menu. On the so this doesn't need to be a drop down menu anymore. This is obviously where you had multiple treatments, chat. If you just joined, there was multiple treatments that you could do. And now we can choose this. I like this animation. I like this. Maybe we get all this to fit on one page. Defined, natural, plump, dramatic. Now we've actually got better AI. Is there different types? I should know this. Honestly, this is why the app's not working. I don't know the niche well enough. When you build an app, you should really know your niche. But the only reason I'm trying to double down on this is now I've seen these graphs, and having 277 customers but only 9 active means there's a big room to increase shareability. Because if all these people, if half of them bought, we'd be on 100. So we'd have 10 times more revenue, $600 coming in if only half of these customers bought. And then if we got them to tell their friends, we'd have, if they all told 2 friends each, we'd be stratospheric with the amount of users that we've got. So we need to, 1, increase the people that do their first generation. 2, get them to buy. 3, get them to tell their friends. If they all tell 2 friends, then we are in the money. So I think sharing the photo at the end to get feedback from their friends, their mum, or whatever, just to see what they'd look like. I've got ideas. I've got so many ideas. We're going to build this out, and once it's published, we're just going to leave it in a place to automate the marketing with Larry. And there is something that I want to show you. I want to show you the new way that we're going to do the marketing and build upon Larry so you can all automate your marketing for your apps as well. The trouble with these streams is there's a lot of just watching. It's not like watching a game. It's more like watching Tarkov. If you've ever played the game Escape from Tarkov, you'll know that you spend 90% of the time in the menu and 10% actually playing. That's probably what watching this stream is going to be like. I'm not going to lie. We just need to get through the hard bit so we can enjoy the good bits at the end. Let's raise the game. Raise the bar. Come back. Wait. Oh. Just making a dick of myself on stream. Too hot, too hot. Let's go. Right. Back to what we were doing. Whoa. So that's oh, it's still going. What did Larry end up doing? Oh, we didn't send the message. Larry, make me before. What should go on this paywall? What image should go here? I think we make I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Grok Build Beta, a new coding agent that runs from your terminal. I'd actually try that. It's got Imagine, Plan Mode, and Sub Agents. They've basically copied OpenClaw. Interesting. We won't do that yet. Let's go Grok Imagine. Let's prompt Grok. So we want image, we want video, we want 720p, and probably we want, what do we want? Maybe square. Make a can't spell, animation of a girl before and after lip filler. Don't change anything else, just the same girl before and after lip filler. Let's see what happens, because we want a bit of animation on the paywall. Having animation on your paywall can actually massively improve conversions. I'm not even joking. It was in the revenue cat state of subscriptions. If you have animation, it can just entice people to buy. And the reason it works is because they see that humans are naturally attracted to movement. So when there's movement on your paywall, humans are naturally attracted to look at it more, and then they'll end up studying your paywall more. And then if your copy's good enough, they're going to talk themselves into actually buying it. No, brother. Grok, I'm trying. I'm trying with you. Maybe our prompt was not good. Have one girl with a magic transformation, not a side by side. Just have the girl. Just have the girl transform. In the video. Just have, like, we don't need two. It doesn't need to be a side by side. Just one. That was not photorealistic enough either. It needs to look really good. And this is the problem with doing something with human faces, is that the AI just isn't there for it. It's just not good enough. It's a real pain. Pain in the ass. Just continue prompting though. See what happens. I didn't like that one bit. That made me feel awkward. Has that crashed? No. This made me feel really awkward. It's like her breath stinks. Oh. It's like her fucking breath stinks. That's not what we want. Back to the drawing board with that. Maybe just have... Let's try something else. Let's try something else. Bosh. Let's have a girl getting lip filler. No, it doesn't want to be lip filler injections. We want, like, what I'm imagining is, if I'm a girl and I'm about to get lip filler, what am I scared of? And it's botched lips, but we don't want botched, like, big fish lips on something we're trying to get people to pay for. We want the girl to have the confidence to look beautiful. And we want the girl to be confident in what she's going to be buying. So we need someone getting lip filler that looks really good. But my worry of having someone getting injected with lip filler is that they're not at that stage yet. They're still on the fence about if they want lip filler or not. They want to test it. So maybe the copy here may find your look. Find your look. Something like make mistakes. Make mistakes on the screen, not on your skin. Make mistakes on the screen, not on your skin. Make mistake. Does that make sense? Do we want the word mistake in copy of a paywall though? I don't think so. I think that's bad copy for a paywall. Confidence without commitment, find your look. I would then have, that's what we're going to do. Find your look. That's good. And then we just need a collage image of a girl, the same girl in lots of photos with different lip filler amounts. This is perfect. That's perfect. Let's do this. So this is just going to be a collage of different versions and different generations of Liply and what they can do. We're going to get to the marketing soon. We're nearly going to be marketing all of this. That's really the key. Once we get marketing it, because I'm not joking, with these analytics and I've got to be honest, they don't match up. Something else is happening. There's an external force here because these views would have incredible turnaround to convince 277 people to download the app. So that is 70% of these viewers of this video then go and download the app. It's not happening. None of them have even. This one's got 900. This of April. I only started 4 days ago. We restarted it with Larry 4 days ago. Once the phone farm was fired up. So Liply and Snuggly have only been marketing for 4 days again since April. And even though there's not been a significant boost, what's causing it to boost on these days? What day is this? 17 new customers on May 15th from nowhere. This is 22. So there's a market for this. For the amount of views that we've been getting, someone in this stream is probably going to steal this idea, but as long as you use Larry to market it, that is completely fine with me. Sweden, some Swedish babe has downloaded Liply and is now using it. So there we go. Oh, wow. This is it. This is it. That's what we need. GG. Let's stick this in here. Let's replace this image. Upload file. Let's just get this. Bosh. It exceeds the maximum allowed. How big is this file? Oh, brother. What can we do to reduce this file size? Any ideas? Any ideas? That is a massive ball ache. Let's try. Oh. Oh, come on, chat. Fuck it. Let's do that. So select 1 megabyte. So it's got to be less than 1. It's got to be less than 2, but they suggest less than 1. Wow. Looks good. Let's go. That's such a better paywall. Chat. You can reduce its quality online as far as I know. There's websites for this. Yeah. All I did was screenshot it though. I just took a screenshot and was like, bam. Do these look different enough? These ones definitely do. Annoyingly, this one definitely does. And this one and this one. They definitely do. This one does, this one does. And then they can just pick. They can just pick. We don't need a starting point. We don't need an end point. We just need to demonstrate what we do. This is what we do. Let's change this text color now. Or do we change? There's a gradient somewhere. Let's darken this out. Like that. Or maybe we just use black. I don't like that. Chat. What's this gradient? This is a cool color. What's this one? Is that what it was? Is that what it was? Yeah, I think that's what it was. But maybe we just... That's not clear, that text, is it? It needs to be better. What if we change this to pure white? Let's copy that to clipboard and then just... No, I don't think that fits either. Let's go back to the eggshell. And then... Is this like... Can everyone else see this border as well? Oh, there is a border. Let's definitely get rid of this. It's just... Right, that is way better. I don't think black will go. Definitely not. I think change the gradient color. Black didn't look bad on the gradient color. It actually makes these pop. It's not to sound like Gok Wan, but it brings out the color of the girl a bit more. And then we just maybe lower the gradient. What if we do this? Well, no. If we do this. If we move that to the end and then just... Does that look good? Does that look good? Because the other thing we could do is move the text into the middle. Somehow. Look, we've got margin bottom. What? Oh, so that's all the way down there. I don't think we want to do that with margin, do we? We want the stack to be centered like that. And then we can get rid of this margin bottom. And this margin bottom. And then we can just do that. And then maybe just do a top one of 20. Nope. Let's do 48. 62. I think, and then do what we had originally. And maybe that. I think that text doesn't look amazing. This is difficult, actually. Design is not my forte, but I think this is already a huge improvement to what it was. We definitely don't want this to be yearly though, or monthly. What's a price per month? This is confusing. So what's this? Product periodly, but that says yearly. And this is annual. But then it's showing, oh, build at 29 a year. I see. I see what we're doing, chat. This is called price anchoring, and it's actually a really good technique for increasing conversions on a paywall because it anchors the price to against each other. Because $9.99 monthly, for example, these aren't the real prices; these are filler prices set by Revenue Cat. But having $9.99 monthly, and then, for example, having 100 a year, 100 a year compared to $9.99 sounds really expensive. But if you have like 2 months free, or save $20, or have the monthly amount that equates to, if it was going to be the monthly amount, so 100 a year is obviously less than $9.99 a month by $20. So you should include the saving in the price anchoring. So here you can see it's gone to $249 a month, and that obviously looks much, much, much cheaper than $9.99 a month, and it will encourage people to buy the yearly. But this is actually looking better. I just want that. How did I get the gradient to go further up? In the image, there was one where we got the whole background to almost be dark. Was it like this? Does that look too dark? I don't know. I think that actually looks good. I always like the dark gradient. I always like a gradient, and I always like the background to be slightly darker. And for those who have just one issue, there is no tab control. There's actually no tab control. Because I've copied a stack. I've copied the stack in Revenue Cat for this from somewhere with a tab. Now I've deleted the tab. It's got issues. Unless this is the page controls. No, that's these. I copied this. Can I save it at least? I copied this from whichever one it was. So I've copied the image from this where it's in the tab, and now it thinks there's tab controls, but there's not. I've removed the tab controls. I don't have any tab properties in the new one. So what do I do? Do I just have to copy the whole thing? I don't have to do that. What if I make a new stack? This is a pain in the ass, isn't it? Let's go up to the top. Let's make this a stack like this. And then perhaps if we delete this stack. Looks like a bug to me. That's a bug to me, chat. We're going to have to report that. That's a pain. But we've done it. That looks much better. So this is what we're comparing to. This paywall with the before and after, but we have added this to the homepage. So this paywall with the before and after, and then this. That is so much better. And she's better looking. So it is actually going to convert better. It's just how it works. And she's there anyway. Bosh. This font, not sure on. I think the margin is not in line with this, and it makes it look weird, especially with the button. These all have different margins. That looks weird. Try for free. Welcome to Liply. I will help you preview different lip filler looks on your own photo, from subtle to a fuller, more defined shape. Add her name back. Add the hey girly, it's Leah. Bit back. Hey girly, it's Leah. Oh, and then we can get rid of this screen. This isn't needed. I think the other screen that we've used is much better than this, but choose a clear front facing photo in natural light. A relaxed expression helps the preview keep your natural lip shape and proportions. So let's use a picture of a waterfall. Fine tune your filler preview here. Try a softer hydrated look, a defined cupid's bow, balanced volume, or a fuller pillowy shape before you generate. It sounds too AI. I don't want it to sound clinical, but I want it to sound a bit more friendly. Let's oh, let whoa shit, there's a lot. It might be too much. What does all this even mean? Glam. Full. Let's just do fucking balanced. 5 mil. Let's do big fat. Glam. But this is like we've set that here, I'm sure. It's crashed. Chat, it crashed. Imagine that's happening in production. That would be why no one's seen the paywall and no one's paying. We need to change the image gen to GPT image to whoa. This isn't the log file I thought it was. Whilst we fix this. So we can see that this is GPT image 2 and it looks way more like a real person than any of these. That actually doesn't look too bad. But you can just tell. I don't know about you, but like, especially with these older models, like, you can tell that's an AI person. Some of them you can't, but I don't know why Larry made it with all these hand bitey movements. I think these natural poses and natural smiles are much, much better. The lip bite obviously didn't work. This hook's really good. And the format of the picture in a standard bathroom is really good as well. And the fact it she pans around the bathroom, such a subtle touch, but it's really good because you wouldn't just stand and get these lip filler amounts in all different. You wouldn't come back and everything be the same. There'd be slight changes in the background. So that's actually a really good slide. No wonder that got so many views. But we're getting Larry to do this again. So with the phone farm, we're now optimizing across the accounts. We're going to optimize the winning formulas. And this is one thing we struggled with Liply is there hasn't been a dedicated winning formula. Whereas if I get Snugly up, there's a clear winning formula happening. What's Larry posted on Snugly today? I haven't actually looked. We've gained followers though. My friend said, that's bad. But this is good. These are actually good. My daughter said my bedroom looked like a spare room. So these are actually what's that though? This doesn't really make sense, this image. Anyway, Snugly has a clear winning formula where we repeatedly get tens of thousands of views and we can just repeat this. I have told Larry to go back to Landlord Hook already this evening. So yesterday's stream where we discussed Snugly and made the changes to the Snugly app, we went through, we've done the onboarding, we've improved the onboarding like we're doing with Liply at the moment, but we've also I told him to go away and make Snugly a lot better and a lot clearer because Snugly at the moment was a bit of a shit show when you first downloaded the app. It didn't really make much sense whatsoever. Now we just need to get people to pay. We need to get people seeing that paywall and paying. And we've done the exact same optimizations as we did for Liply. So the onboarding and the paywall, just unfortunately, this is a poor image. It's a good take that back. It's a good image. It's a poor hook. No one cares about your friend. It needs to be really specific and really relatable. And that's why people don't you see the husband hooks, they don't really hit home because they're not repeat it's not saying my husband does not have the same effect as my mum because everyone has a mum. And landlord, a lot of people have a landlord, and the good thing with a landlord saying it is a lot of people don't like their landlord, and there's a stigma around landlords being bad people. So when a landlord says something bad, it automatically makes someone invoke an emotion. And when you're doing TikTok marketing, especially with slideshows, the key is to get people to evoke an emotion. So any emotion that you can pull out of them is going to help them comment, like, share, and then download your app. So this one says like, let's find a really high performer. Let's go for this one. It's actually perfect. So this got 300,000 views, and it says my nan, obviously, everyone's got a nan, said my flat looks like a prison cell, and then it's a dead, dry, boring room, one light, one sofa. Honestly, to me, it looks perfect. This is all you need. But let's stop the music before we get copyright. But then it says, I've been staring at these walls for months. So now the second slide, we just make filler. And then I found this app that uses AI to show you what it could look like. Boom. Wait, this actually looks like my room, question mark. It's not ideal. Okay, I'm literally obsessed with this one. The app is called Snuggly and I can't stop using it. I can see exactly why that would be a high performer. I guarantee that generated a lot of traffic to the app. Let's go for another one. This is the highest performer. This got 400,000 views. And this is a great hook because everyone's been told this once. If you've ever rented, you've been told exactly this. My landlord said I can't change anything. So everyone watching this would have been told this at some point if they've ever rented. And now it gets told that now everyone gets told. Let's go through the second thing. So I showed her what AI thinks it could look like. So again, this is AI, but this does get people's backs up. So there's two types of content that Liply's really good at. And one is rage baiting boomers and one is actual funnel. The rage baiting boomers is fantastic because they cannot scroll without commenting that they're angry. Look, as a kitchen designer of 14 years, I am pleading with the public, stop using AI to design your kitchens. Shut up. Shut up. Who cares? Who cares? It's just for inspiration. It's not, you're not getting a quote from the AI. Larry's not going to come around and build your kitchen. He's just going to give you some inspiration of what to do. It could be fine for the first idea, but can't replace the designer who knows where to place everything. Give it 5 months. Give it 5 months. You have no idea what you're talking about. Obviously, you can't argue with these people. I never comment. I rarely comment back. I think one comment I've replied to was someone saying, "Hi, Larry." Whoa, whoa, whoa. The first comment I replied to was saying hi. Someone said, "Hi, Larry." So I said hi. And I think that's it. When Larry got the 7 million view article, he went obviously viral, and so did Snuggly. So then a lot of people went to the Snuggly TikTok and started commenting, "Hi, Larry." But that's the only time I've really replied to comments. No, none of the viewers, none of the target market really understood what we were doing. Oh, that's so good. It is so hot in the UK. I don't know where everyone else is, but it's completely cooking here right now. We've been going for an hour. We've actually got so much done in an hour. So here we are with the app. This button's not working unless the app's crashed. I also feel like this is running super heavy at the moment. Is this Windows set like Codex Helper? Honestly, so my computer is running hot. Sim Metal Host, 40% CPU. Please fix. I'm not streaming through the laptop. I'm streaming through Restream, which should be doing all the heavy lifting for me. I'm not sure how much it's actually using. I got MacBook Pro something or other, and it should not be getting this hot. It's adding to the heat of my room, and I'm not a fan. How many people are in the stream on Twitter? Twitter, 165 on X. On X. Oh, 2 secs. I need to go to the loo. We're back. Another thought I had whilst I was pissing was I just feel it's not funneled enough. Like, why has he added that there? Why would you add that there? That makes it look like this woman is called Leah. Hey, girlie, it's Leah. Should be on the walkthrough. AI is still really bad at context. That's what the boomer was saying about the kitchens. It's not great about like where things should go and context within context. So it's only as good as what you explain it. It's not very good at making decisions based on what humans would think and where things should go. So that's why like flows and copy for onboarding is terrible at, because it wants to explain what it's done or what it's doing rather than how it's going to make someone feel, and it makes for really bad copy. I also wish Restream had a way where I could choose different cameras. I'd love to be able to choose like my phone as the camera so I could take you around and show you different things. Maybe I'm just limiting myself by using the Restream platform. Maybe. Who knows? There's 171 people in here, which is pretty cool. If everyone, let's do this. Let's be cheeky. Let's be cheeky. If you can. If you can we all please go and follow me on TikTok? So then I can stream on TikTok as well. These are pretty much the videos I post on X with a couple extras thrown in there. But if you could, it would be phenomenal if you could go and follow this. So then we can live stream on TikTok as well. Because live streaming on TikTok will be huge. Huge. It's going to be huge. I'm happy with this though. I wouldn't be surprised if that actually does pick up. I'm shocked that Snuggly is getting more views. I'm shocked that Snuggly is getting more views, like way more views, but less subscriptions. But you can see how it's picking up. And the last few days, it's picked up massively. But I think the trouble is, I've missed the peak with the home interior design. This is obviously getting more people talking about it. I just think we've got much more potential to increase this. And what we should do is fix the marketing. Once the marketing is fixed and this onboarding, I do think it's going to go to the moon. But I'm actually shocked that Snuggly is getting such a low throughput rate. What annoys me is this was yesterday when I made the change for the paywall, and I was genuinely convinced that simple paywall change was going to increase revenue. But this isn't enough people to know if it's going to make a valuable effect. But here you can see like people were interested in buying here. So this little uptick had increase in revenue, increase in subscribers, but then the same hasn't happened with this uptick. The changes we made yesterday in yesterday's stream are still in review, so perhaps that will help. Oh, we didn't need Larry for that. We didn't need Larry for the changes in the end. What I'm going to get Larry to do is retrain the phone farm, and I want to remake those accounts. So I feel kind of stupid for making them Rockstone based. I want to also make them Snuggly and Lipley based. But now I've seen this Lipley thing, I've got to have a serious think about what marketing I want to do. Because if Lipley is actually going to the moon, we probably need to go all in. Has Snuggly probably missed its opportunity? Why has that just jumped in at like midway through the onboarding? What's Larry doing? Did he say there was a crazy amount of CPU? Appside cores. I removed the always running Swift UI animations. That'll do it. After installing the NSF portal, Liberty app processes. Yeah, but maybe it's running the actual simulator itself. Maybe that's the problem. I wish this would look more interesting. Maybe I build a mission control just so when we do codex stuff, it looks great on stream. And it's like, wow, I look like a hacker. Because at the moment, this is pretty much what I do from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to sleep. It's just talk to Larry, but normally it's on WhatsApp, so you don't even get to see what he's doing. You'll just get a message whilst you're doing 100 things at once. That button works now. We need to remove. We need to remove this. I'm sure I did that. Hey girl, it's Leah from the front onboarding page. Let's do that. Let's run through the onboarding from scratch. It is getting so hot in here. So my office is at the front of the house and it's west facing. And I don't even know. But the sun is right hitting that window next to me. And it's like a radiator. Oh, that's actually a sick little idea, you know. I don't have enough USB ports to do that. I've got a little Osmo Pocket. And how cool would it be to stream this and show you actually what I do? I saw someone yesterday on Twitter ask me for another vlog of like a day in the life. One, no one watched it when I did it. And two, this is my day in the life. My day in the life is either standing right here or sitting right here and doing exactly what you're seeing now on screen, just without the talking. Sometimes I do talk to myself, and that's why I'm quite good at the stream. Just keep chatting, and that's why we're here. I'm just trying to work out the best time to stream. In all honesty, have people been who listened and followed me on TikTok? Who cares? Oh, it's not saved. I've done .rs for Rockstone, by the way. Not what? Why are they not coming up? Oh, it is .w. Somewhere it's .rs. Probably Instagram. 32. We need 50, and we can stream. So we just need to keep grinding. The numbers are going up though. We're consistently getting 700 now. 800 here, but we've gone up from consistent. Oh, maybe we've always got two thing. We just need to keep getting more. 200, 400 here, 200, 200. We just need more everywhere. Look, chat, as long as the numbers go up, you can't lose. You cannot lose as long as the numbers go up. No matter what you do, if you truly try every day towards and work towards a goal and mean it and want it and truly make one step forward to that goal every day, there's no chance that you're not going to make it. I'm 1-to-1 now. 1-to-1. There is no way you can work towards a goal and not achieve everything you want. If you truly want it and make one step towards that goal every single day and get up and try, there is no way that you're not going to make it. Nothing is impossible. You really can just do anything that you want. And it all starts with just trying. So that TikTok has no followers at the moment. It's getting views. But if I just post every single day, there is no chance it doesn't take off. It might take 1 year. It might take a month. It might take 2 years. It might take 10. If you truly, really want it, it will come. That's all you need to know. So if you're looking to build an app, build the app. If you're looking to build a service, build the service. You have never had an easier time in the history of human existence to start your startup. All you have to do is type to this chat right here, type to this chat about exactly what you want to create and how you want it to look, and it will make it. There has never been a time for you to give up. This is literally as easy as it gets. All you have to do is tell this machine what you want to make, and it's going to make it for you. If you're not building products, you're wasting your time. Because look, just from my apps, we're making $300 a month, and I'm not even trying. The apps are not my main source of income. We've got different apps. We've not even gone on to Football Clipper yet, but we've got 72 active subscribers. This has been very high. If we go to the last 12 months, there's been times where this is like $800, $700 for doing nothing. I spend maybe these 2 hours every 2 months on these projects. There has never been a better time for you to start creating than there is right now. You should 100% invest your free time. Cancel Netflix, cancel YouTube Premium, cancel any subscription, and then just buy in to a Codex subscription, a Claw Code subscription, and go all in on building and marketing. I've handled the marketing side for you. You wait to see what's coming. I'll show you. I'll show you right now. We've handled marketing. Ta-da! This is epic. This is Football Clipper. We've not even got into it yet. This is not 100% complete, but you can see how we've got all the projects, the amount of views that we've been creating, 78,000 tracked views, attributed revenue, and all of this is going to get built. So all you have to do to make content is get started, make your content, select your audience, connect your TikTok, and then literally Larry will make the optimized posts for you. He will market your app for you exactly like I've shown you, with TikTok. So let's go back to Snuggly. I will show you exactly what Larry's doing. Larry is creating the image. He is creating the hook. He is writing the description. He is adding the sound. And all you will have to do is press post, because I've not got to the stage for automating that bit for you yet. It's automated for me, but I want to get it to automate for you. If you post via the API, you're finished. That's exactly what I did here. We got no views. It kills your views posting directly to the API. But if you use the API to post to drafts, that's a game changer. So now, with this, Larry sees the content, tracks the views, tracks what actually turns into revenue. Where did the page go? Not that. Oh, it's dead. Oh, it's dead. But you saw how it was tracking the. I got him to reset it, and it didn't cache until I refreshed. But what it does, Larry is going to create your content for you, track your views for you, track the revenue for you, attribute your revenue to your views, and iterate content based on what actually earns you money, exactly like he does for me. And he's in the learning stage at the moment, but thankfully I've got all this tests that I've run before with him to just point him in the right direction. And we're going to put him back on track with a few winning hooks to see if they work. We're going to do the same with Lipley. And now I'm going to do it with you. So I'm telling you, there has never been a better time to build an app. It's never been simpler. Even if you don't trust yourself with Claude Code or Codex, use something like Lovable, use Rorke, use anything. Literally, it's called anything, and build whatever you think is going to earn money. And then Larry will handle your marketing. And if it doesn't work, move on to the next thing, and then move on to the next thing, and keep finding something until it works. There has never, ever, ever been a better time to make software than right now. And I'll tell you the better time. The only better time there is going to be to make software than right now is tomorrow, because it's just going to get better and better, and then easier and easier to make exactly what you want. And before you know it, anyone can make content. Before you know it, I mean, anyone can make their product that they want, and the internet's going to be a completely different place, and you're going to have missed the boat. So you need to start making the content right now. Otherwise, you're just going to miss out. It's facts. Anyone not doing it is either in denial or lazy. There's two categories. There is two reasons why you're not building software and making money off this right now. Even if it's just a little bit of money, it all helps. You should 100% be building software. Some things are obviously harder to build than others. I know. It just takes a little bit more time, a little bit more prompting, but you can do it. There has never been a better time in history than right now to build shit. Right. Wipe the app by. This isn't the. Back to Lipley. These are the walkthrough steps. We need to find out what the walkthrough steps are, because if this is the first one, it's rubbish. If this is the first one, it's rubbish. I'm getting so hot. That got me worked up, because I want you all to succeed. I want all of you to make money. And I really want to make it as easy as possible for all of you to be able to do that. And it annoys me if no one's making software because it's so easy. Right, onboarding hero. The first screen. No, that's not an onboarding. Right, there we go. I'm babysitting a dog, my mum's dog, and even she's just come in. She's looking at me like it is boiling hot. I don't know what to do. I can't get on camera because I don't have the right camera set up. It's annoying because on OBS you can set your iPhone camera, but where I'm using Restream, it doesn't let you. It's sad. I wish you could. I can add people. How cool would it be to add people to the chat? Who wants to be added to the stream right now? That's risky, isn't it? Just get random people on. That's not actually a bad idea. I'm gonna go on Kick and see if anyone's actually watching on Kick. Jim Skin is streaming. He's actually the one that made me know about Kick. I've got 2 viewers on Kick. Jim Skin's actually the one that made me know what Kick is. And now we've got Restream Premium. We can stream in multiple places at the same time, which is why I want to get the TikTok followers so I can stream on TikTok because I just think it's going to massively help. But we're just going to make the content and go from there. Back to this. Welcome. Leah introduces herself. Yeah, but I haven't seen that. This is what you gave me. Ah, this actually looks better though. And going straight to this just is better. I actually think this is done. We've made so many improvements from what it was. If you go back to the start of the stream, this wasn't even here. This was just like a 3-step process on how the app works. And now it says try for free. Shout out Josh for that because that's actually good. And now we've changed the paywall from that to that. Oh my goodness, that's day and night better. All that could be better is adding a little bit of animation somewhere. In is there like just animation anywhere that we can add? I guess this is because it auto scrolls. Does it auto scroll? Yeah, look. So that will animate in real life. It looks better. It looks better. I'm quite pleased with it. The other thing that we could do is I have one last thing. Another product. And this could massively be improved. This is Football Clipper. This is another thing I made, and it uses computer vision to track footballs and turn videos from this to this. And it does genuinely get you more views for football highlights. You can see though, this looks completely AI. This is another app I've got that needs so much love. But this is like a full-time job, that app. However, Football Clipper is not. And this is really cheap. I think Football Clipper could actually be losing me money. It's got too much going on. Perhaps this was built on Cursor in the early days of Cursor, and AI has advanced so much since this that we could actually go through this and massively improve this because this is winning as well. If we go back to revenue cap, if we go back, we can go to Football Clipper. There's 9 active subscriptions, but I think this has been high over the again. This has been quite a long product. Yeah. Launched January 20. No, that's not right. That's when it was moved to revenue cap, was January 2026. There's more subscriptions on this. This has more. They're not all in revenue. I didn't migrate all the subscriptions across. These are just the new ones since January. And I've not marketed it at all. So that's something else that we could do. In fact, let's do it. I'm going to find the Git repo. There's two sides to this. There's a front end and a back end. But we need to find. I don't know which one is the website. This is the trouble. I don't know where the website is. I have a feeling the website is still on Larry's machine. I obviously don't want to share my private Git. What's this? Oh, this looks like it. Right. Let's try this repo. Let's fix Football Clipper as well. Whilst we're here. Get off top. CD here. And then we're gonna get our repo clone. Cool beans. Let's do a new project. I think Lipley's fine for now. One thing we haven't actually done is the generation. The generation wasn't working, was it? Shit. Let's just quickly. Let's just see. It doesn't need to work actually. Like this, whatever this generates is just going to be like AI slop. Let's just check it works. Let's just check it actually makes something. It'd be so, honestly, I just went on Kick to see the stream, and there's so many in real life streamers. It feels like Kick's the place to be for in real life streams. But who? Whoa, no. Turn off. Turn off. Turn off. Turn off. Kick seems to be the place for in real life stream, and it'll be so fun to be an in real life streamer. You'll just get mobbed everywhere you go. I think it might actually be a pain in the ass. Oh, look. Here we go. Oh, and we get a rating, and we share with our friends. This is good. I think share. Right. I like that. And the sparkles. I nailed that. I remember doing that, trying hard on this bit when I first made it. On the generation, change the share with friends CTA to match the home screen font. I'm going to change this, and I think this is massively going to improve shareability. Is instead of share with friends, is show your friends. If we change this to show your friends, it's so much more. It's so much more friendly, especially for girls, and then they can see their glow up. Obviously, there's no glow up because there's no lip filler in this image, and then these overlap as well. If we now press this, speed up your typing by sliding your finger. Godzilla. There we go. It's using the wrong rights. So now we need to get rid of this paywall. This paywall is used by an active experiment. Let's stop this then. Let's stop the experiment. It's going to be interesting to see what actually worked and what hasn't. Holy shit, this got a lot of money. Monthly, yearly. Oh, well, to be honest, it doesn't count because I've just made massive changes to one of them. Do you know what I mean? They were similar and we made massive changes to one and not the other. So we'll delete this now and no one will see this one anymore. They can't actually close it. Let's add a close button. We can't add it to this stack. Well, we're going to have to embed this in a stack and have that. And then we're going to have to add a button. We just want this. Publish. Now they can close it. No, not that we want them to close it. Just trap them in it. I can't actually get rid of it. No wonder people fucking hate the app. This would piss me off. Right, we're finding issues left, right, and we're going to make them all better. So we fixed that. We've got rid of this. You can see how this is actually a good idea, though. Like you can see what I'm going for. And they can see. But if they've already done the first generation, it's sort of irrelevant. Like it's not needed if they've already seen their first generation. So we can just get rid of that. We don't need to worry about that. We're going to have to restart this app though. So you can see why that's annoying. Why the first page should not be the upload page, do we think? Or do we think it should? I'm going to go with no. Honestly, I don't think the first page should be the upload page. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm happy with this. Football Clipper doesn't have any paywalls, but you can see how we can massively improve this. This is just a blank screen with the OG AI website. This was Cursor when Cursor first blew up. This website was made. Now no one even uses Cursor. But back then it was incredible that you could just prompt like a decent website and then all the website builders spawned. And the ones that really worked were Rorke, Lovable, and Anything, who kept up with the trends of app building and building things that people actually want. All those AI website makers are dead because it's so easy to just make and publish a website now. The Vercel still do like V0. I don't know. Invite up to 10 we can invite up to 10 people to join this stream. That'd be crazy. That'd be cool, actually. I want Max on Max Blade. Get Max Blade on this stream right now. We can build apps together to earn money. We should actually do that. I might message Max. Someone get Max on this stream. Max normally streams after me, but I can change. I'm willing to change. It's not you, it's me. I've got crazy side note. I played football on Sunday and I slide tackled someone. And where the grass is so dry, it's like a barren desert out there. I've got the biggest burn on my ass from the grass. And this scab, this is tasty. This is actually disgusting. This scab is sticking on anything. My clothes. This is Tuesday now. It happened on Sunday. There is still no actual scab. It's wet and oozing, and it's sticking to my boxer shorts. It's sticking to the bed. It's fucking disgusting. Okay. It's caused mayhem and it's vile. It stings like an absolute bitch in the shower as well. I got in the shower and I felt like a little girl in the shower when the water touched that burn. The day I got back and all my salty sweat is in this scab already stinging. Getting in the shower, I nearly went through the roof. It was the same day SpaceX launched. I nearly fucking joined it. I'm not even joking. I nearly went to space with that spaceship as soon as that water hit this scab. I'm not even afraid to admit it. It fucking stung like a bitch. Done. I updated the generation float. So the CTA now says that was the problem. We don't have a premium account though. Can we even test? Let's do the old waterfall again. Hopefully this offering default. Oh no. Let's change. Let's duplicate this paywall. And then let's just call it default. And then make the offering default. What? Oh, okay. Does that work straight away? Monthly. Oh no. Tell you what, that's an easy fix actually. All we need to do is go to our offerings, go to default, and then just edit this and add a package. This is going to be monthly. We just want, let's see. That's fine. Save that. We'll go back to the paywall, but wrong one. Back to this one, back to here. Then we go to where's the error? Publish. Oh, it's fine. No, wait, no, let's check it's not published weekly. Knew it. RC monthly. And then publish, save, publish. Done. Right, let's try that again. Let's end the app. Let's go back. Let's choose a photo. There's our paywall. That is what I do love about Revenue Cat, is just being able to change things. If that was live, this has happened to everyone live as well. That when I deleted that paywall, they've all had this error. But now they can see the paywall when it's fixed. But it says a week. Oh, yeah, because we changed it. Oh, when it's selected, it's different as well. Yuck. Is this the same? Let's spend some time just debugging this paywall. I just changed this, but that price is wrong as well. So that's per month, and this should also be variable product price. This should work. Publish. That should be on the same, really. Maybe not the capital M because it's not capital on the other one. Publish. Oh, I see what's happened. That's better. And then the other thing I didn't like is this gap. Why does this look like this? Hopefully that was just a bug for the thing, for the builder. But does this have like big margins? Is this in something? Oh, it's because of this gap. That's annoying. So this doesn't actually have a margin. It just, this gap just looks big. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't look that big here. But this obviously, this looks massive here. That's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Maybe the concave is, how can we fix that? Maybe if we just don't have a concave. And then we just get 50 pixels back by doing that. And then, what do we think? Does that look better? It looks a bit boring. I like the concave because it just added a bit of, something to it. No. See what I mean? I quite like the concave. Or maybe the convex. It just adds a bit of something to look at, make it a bit more pretty. But now we can get rid of that. Bomb. 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 I feel like the text is hard to see. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Because I think this text doesn't stand out anymore. Unless we do this. We put it back to where it was. Maybe this. Maybe this stack is not this. This stack is for the image. And then this stack is no, it needs to be, this needs to be like this. Oh, I've mucked that up. That's not what it should look like. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I don't know. In all honesty, I think either this needs to change color or perhaps move it down here, perhaps even darken the gradient. What if we do this? Whoa. That only helps so much. I also don't like the bold. I've really gone off bold font. I think have this medium and then the trouble is that's made it even harder to see. I don't think the, oh, that's too hard. That's too hard. I don't think the color is great, but I think it matches. So I think we're going to have to stick with the color. My only concern is it's hard to see. What font is this? Can't click it. So that's regular and that's medium. Perhaps medium on both. I don't want to make the girls too hard to, or the girl too hard to see. We're going to move the gradient back and we're going to have to fix this another way. I'm thinking move the text down and have like, maybe like, oh, not padding. Let's put a margin on it. Have like 100 and then add 100 to this. No. Maybe that. But then that line is made it worse, perhaps. The thing is with doing it with margins is it's not going to look the same on every device. At least if you do it without margins, it's going to look the same on every device. Someone just tried to call me on Instagram. That's crazy. What the hell? I'm gonna go with this. We're gonna have to commit. We commit. And now we should be in a place for this. I'm actually happy with the progress we've made for Liply. This all looks better as well. This actually looks so much better. So I'm going to commit to that. And then we just make a new project. What was it called? Let's just get him to read that. We're on to Clipper. I'm going to commit the changes to Snugly. We're on to this now. So we actually... I want to move this. What? Hello? All right, let's do it this way. Well, pow. We need to fix this website now. If we start marketing all of these, like you can see how that looks bad. It just looks like when AI could first make websites. And I've not automated any marketing for this for time. This isn't even really being marketed and it's earning money. So we just need to get around to fixing it. Honestly, I don't know if I'm committed with it or not. I think there's enough on my plate to then start playing around with this. I think I'm going to fob that off. I changed my mind. What we want to do is make... remember the port for this. Oh, Larry shut the port off. What we want to do is actually make the marketing service really good. Because once we've done that, we can then automate marketing for anything. But I don't want to just make... I just don't want to keep products going for the sake of keeping products going. Do you know what I mean? It makes it irritating for me. I only want the ones that are actually going to win. At least with the other two. Like this is gaining traction. The funny thing is, when we started posting about it, the traction's actually tailed off. But now, once we publish these changes, especially the paywall, I think the paywall is going to help overnight. But the onboarding needed work. And now we've simplified it. And it's all about lowering the barrier to entry and lowering the barrier to that aha moment. So when we have an app, the onboarding needs to just show the user the value that they're going to get from the app. You don't want to have 101 explainers. I know a lot of apps have had successful long onboardings. That's only if they're going to use it for like a long time. An image generation app, they want to just see exactly what it does and then use it from there. The trouble with these image generation apps is that people are more and more clued on to what AI is and does and how to use ChatGPT now. So things like Liply and Snuggly already had a short life expectancy, and it's getting even shorter the more people understand how to use AI to do different things. So unless it's super niche, I think it's actually going to have a shorter life expectancy. But if you're doing like a big project or something to help someone quit something or learn something, obviously you're going to have them for longer because it's going to take them time to either quit what they're doing or learn something new. For example, Duolingo gets people to subscribe for a very long time because they're spending a long time learning a new language. Or once they finish learning a new language, they start to learn a new one. And obviously, Duolingo's gamification in their app is extremely, extremely good. And there's teams studying how to make that app as addictive as possible and how to keep you coming back to that app. I just don't think that you can really replicate it to an AI image generation app unless you keep adding more features and bringing people back that way, especially for Snuggly, where Snuggly is a home interior design app. How often do you really redesign different rooms? So that's why we changed the subscription model for Snuggly yesterday, away from being weekly and monthly to monthly and yearly, just so we have them for longer and we increase the lifetime value of those customers. Because otherwise, they're just going to pay for a week and cancel straight away and get the full use that they needed for that week. And they might come back later in 18 months' time, trying to remember what that app was that they used last time, but they also might not. So you don't want to take that risk. With Liply, the same sort of thing. They're going to try a lot of different variations and then they might never come back. So we've got different problems we've got the same problem with both of our apps. We actually need something with a bit more longevity for an app. And if you're watching this and you want to build an app and there's something you have in your mind, you just have to think about the longevity for it. Because the more AI catches up, the more it's just consuming everything. Like if you're in tune with Claude Code, every new AI tool that gets brought out, Claude Anthropic are just consuming it within Claude. So OpenClaw they've now consumed, design they've consumed, everything they're either buying, they're either acquiring or just copying, and they can do it so quickly and they're moving so fast. So any AI tool is difficult, but with something like an app, an image generation app, the more people are used to using and talking to the AI like ChatGPT to upload photos of themselves and prompt these things themselves, it's going to get harder and harder to convince people to use your app as opposed to the service that they use every day. Unless you get them building it into their routine now. It's just going to get very hard. I think the app space is going to become very difficult in the next couple of months because you're going to have 3 or 4 apps that can do everything. If you've got ChatGPT, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, that's all you really need on your phone as an NPC to get by life. If you're one of these NPCs that just consume media and argue with people online, then they're the only apps that you really need. If you're actually building something, then I think there's going to be more opportunity to have apps to enable people to do something. So you've got to find the people that you want to enable. I feel like being able to build for the NPCs has a shorter and shorter time window because they're just going to continue to consume everything that they do. Well, we've just wasted a bunch of tokens getting Larry to learn Football Clipper. He learned it quite well. He understands it, but now we don't need that. I think what we should do is improve the Rockstone site. Larry's got that back online. So this is obviously in development. And it's Rockstone Marketing. It's Larry. If you've been following me for a while, it's the new iteration of Larry Loop. So Larry Loop is my SaaS to automate your marketing. This just takes it to the next level, uses new image generation. We've got a new content automation. We've got a new feedback system, and we can now track much better the analytics per posts and find out more information about why that post got views. So now we can look at hooks, specific images, thing instead of just Larry's knowledge that he created based on that image. We can actually go back and look at it properly. So it's going to help you earn more money, and it's coming out very soon on Rockstone.inc. And to be honest, it's just going to massively enable you to build these things fast, market them fast, find out if they're a winner, and then close them off and move on to the next thing, which is exactly what I'm going to use it for. And it's why I've been building Snugly and Liply, because I needed something to market myself that wasn't Rockstone. I needed to prove it with apps. Snugly's 1,000,000% proved itself. Liply, we need to just double down on what was working and get back to those 50,000 view videos. So we're working with Larry in the chat, how I normally talk to him. But now this is going to be using a more improved system on web. So to use it, we can just create a project name. We've got Snugly on my candle shop. We can just go through this and we'll be creating content in seconds. So let's actually import Snugly. It's an app, snugly.app. We don't have the App Store URL. Let's add it because it learns from this. Oh no. So the Snugly app, name, who are you reaching? Adults, adult women between 22 and 55 who are in the UK. Connect TikTok. I'm going to skip this for now because it's just going to take time. Track your revenue. We're using Revenue Cat. Adaptee is now in here, so you can use Adaptee to track revenue. Superwall is nearly added, but not quite. But yeah, it can track all the Revenue Cat analytics. So it's going to be able to see all of this to see what is actually moving the needle. And as I said, Larry's not just going to create the content. He's not just going to make the images. He's not just going to add the hooks. He's not then going to combine them. He's not only then going to add the description, he's then going to track the views. And not only that, he's then going to associate the amount of views that you get to the amount of revenue that those views generate on that day. So then we'll be able to see which content is actually making you revenue, because apps is a vanity metric. Views is a vanity metric for apps. There is no point having views on TikTok if it's not actually leading to revenue. And I'm proving that here with Snugly. Snugly's getting lots of views, but we're not actually getting revenue. So we're going to continue to make content that is actually going to drive revenue. But of course, this has two parts. We've nailed the views part and we've nailed the downloads part. But now there is a problem within the app where people aren't buying. So that's why we've pushed the update for Snugly. We're waiting for App Store review. But this is what I mean. We've now got the full funnel flow for TikTok, and we've automated it all the way down to the app. And then you can iterate your app to drive more revenue, decrease your conversions. But the goal of Larry is to get people in the door and paying. And then if people aren't paying but getting in the door, Larry is going to know that you need to improve your app, because Larry's going to be able to see from Revenue Cat Analytics how many people download your app, how many new customers do you have, attribute this spike to that day, and then be able to see what we posted on that day and then be able to iterate upon that. And it's coming hopefully by the end of the week. And then you can massively increase. If you want to use it now, you can go to larryluke.com. And this is, if you sign up to this, you'll have a Rockstone account as well. And it's doing the same thing. So you can see here in its prime, Snugly was absolutely killing it. Hundreds and thousands of views every single day. Turning it, literally my phone was a money machine. It was incredible. Honestly, fantastic. There was a one for Liply at the top here as well. We were doing the same thing. And we're going to get back to this because it was honestly peak. It's worked for so many people, and now we've just made it a little bit better, and it's coming to Rockstone. It's actually sick. Actually sick. That's going to be tomorrow's stream, though. That's going to be on tomorrow's stream. I want to get Max Blade on still. When Max Blade starts streaming, get him on my stream. He's going to start streaming any minute, and then we need to just tell him to either get on this stream or I'll get on his tomorrow, and we can make something cool together. But you then select your style: photorealism, illustrations, minimal, product focused. What should the images show? Now, I don't like this one. This was added due to popular demand, and I think this is where I go wrong quite a lot. No offense, but I listen to you guys, and a lot of you have what sounds like good suggestions, but as in reality are actually really bad. And having examples of the app generated by the AI always looks terrible. If you have Larry generate like images of dashboards, not just Larry, if you have AI generate images of dashboards, images of apps on a phone, it's actually terrible. Oh, Max is in the chat. What the fuck? Let's go. We need to, Max, we need to stream together. So we get this, we set the style, let Larry choose. Max, we've just been talking about you. So if you've missed that and you've only just popped in to say that, that's crazy, because honestly, 2 minutes before your message, I was just chatting. Where do I get the backdrop and where do I get your hair product? The hair product was from the missus. Oh, I've been exposed. I didn't actually do my hair before this stream, so I just picked up something from her basket in the bathroom and stuck it in my hair, and it seems to have done a job. It said hair something on it, and I've just sprayed it on my hair. Max, we were literally just talking about you. We need to stream together. I was saying when you come online, we need to do a co-stream, stream together, because on Restream I can add people, and then you can even host on your own channel, and it'd be sick. It would be sick. We build something together. But the backdrop is wood panels. Like, I don't know. It's not on the whole wall. I'm going to break the immersion. They like stick on. They come as a panel and they're just glued on. Content rules are optional. So back to this quick. With the content rules, you just set the rules that you do or don't want. Anything else that you should know. So this is like the template Larry's going to use to actually generate your content for you. It's important that you add the actual rules that you want. So anything like language, if you want to add a language, should be added here. I should also have somewhere else to set that. And then you also choose how often you want to post a day. And then like that, you're set. So we named our project, described our audience, and we didn't even have to describe it because it's going to use our small description, our website, our app store listing. It will use your Shopify page, whatever. Shopify is coming as well. Shopify is coming before the end of the week. You then connect your account, connect your revenue analytics, set your style, and then boom, we're in. We generate content and go to dashboard. And this is going to generate a week's worth of content for your app and let Larry start learning instantly. And then your marketing is done for the week. You can also set it to, you can also set it to do 3 times a day, how many times you want, up to 3. So this is another example of a suggestion I got from a user, which was completely wrong. And it was the wrong thing to add, and I should have known better. But they wanted up to 10 posts a day. And I added it because I wanted to be nice to a user. But then other users started to use it and complaining, and it just shadow bans your account. So now I've limited to 3 because I already knew that was the limit, and I should have known better. I'm down. That sounds fire. I got to do my own stream, lol. Keep going. Let's fucking go, Max. Everyone, when I finish, go to Max's stream. We're going to go to Max's stream because we're nearly finished. We've been going for a couple hours now. But that's interesting that Max has just come online because that shows the amount of. We're up to 250 viewers. Maybe this is the time to start streaming. Maybe I start streaming later because whenever I start, it takes so long on Twitter to get people in. And I don't know what it is, but I just don't think stream discoverability is quite there yet for Twitter. But we just keep going. We just keep going. People will filter in. And it's quite fun to do, in all honesty. We've got 2 people watching on Kick, and this is the first Kick stream that we've ever done. I need to, after this stream, I'm going to go away and set the channel to be a little bit better. But yeah, back to Rockstone Marketing. This needs to go. I didn't even notice this was here, the old. Oh no. How much of that did you all see? Ah, rookie. I told you I'm production rookie. This is it. You set your thing, you connect your analytics, you connect everything that you want. So you tell Larry about your project, and then you send your website analytics in your App Store URL. You have your niche, your target audience. You connect your TikTok accounts, connect your Instagram accounts, connect your analytics, and go from here. I want to remove all these emojis. So as I said, it's not quite done. It's not live yet, but we're nearly there. If you want to use it now in its current state, go to larryloop.com, and this will automate your marketing, create you content that makes you money autonomously, literally legit, the exact same system that I use with Larry. And then this is on Rockstone. So this is going to be on rockstone.inc. And this is just more focused, and it's going to be fully everything focused on marketing. So then we've got Larry Brain for agents. So if you've got your agent, you can use all the skills that I talk about on X already. And basically, it's going to be a single hub for you to optimize all of your marketing, whether you have an agent or want a service to do it. And I'm just going to enable all of you to get rich off the internet. Simple as that. And all these numbers are going to go up to prove it. To prove it works, we're going to shoot all these numbers sky high to the moon. But that is as far as we wanted to get for this stream. Honestly, we've nailed it. 2 hours. We've completely rewritten Snuggly. We've gone through Rockstone. We've mentioned everything that we were doing. Now I'm going to go away and build out Rockstone. Submit Snuggly for its App Store review. Check on where, submit Liply for its App Store review. Check where Snuggly is. And we've had another good stream, 250 people in. It feels annoying because I always end it at the peak viewership. But there's nothing else to do. We're done. We've done everything that we set out to do today. But there's 250 people streaming, viewing. For some reason, X takes so long to build up that viewership. Because I'm sure there's more than 250 people that want to watch out of 25,000. But tomorrow, we are setting up Rockstone. Hopefully it's live tomorrow. If I pull my finger out and optimize Rockstone as soon as I end this stream, we're going to massively optimize everything. We're going to be able to scale our marketing. We're going to then be able to see the changes for Liply and Snuggly, monitor them, improve them, make marketing as easy as possible for everyone, and go from there. It's going to be so sick. I want to get people on board who have built apps. I'm going to help you market it, help you push it to thousands of people, and then help you earn money, just so I can prove how easy it is. So if you want to do that, let me know. And thank you all very much for watching the stream. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself again. This is our 4th or 5th stream now, and it's been sick. I really enjoyed doing it. And now we've got Restream Premium. Our logo's gone in the top. The logo's gone in the top. We're Restream Premium now, and we can stream to more channels. I stream on Twitter, YouTube, and Kick. TikTok's coming as soon as I've got the 50 followers, and then I've got one more space that I may as well stream on. Otherwise, it's just a waste. But this has been epic. Thank you all very much for joining. I'm going to go cool down. In all honesty, it's boiling hot in here. And yeah, thank you all very much. I'll see you in the next one. See you tomorrow at, I'm going to do, hang on. Wait. Let's think of a time to stream tomorrow. Because where I started at 1 p.m. today, and it's taken until 3:15 for people to be in the stream at 250. Yesterday we streamed early at 11 o'clock and we didn't really hit the heights. Maybe I stream later. Honestly, if you're in the chat right now, where are you from? Because I want to build it as an audience. So the people that actually want to watch the stream are here. I tried to do an earlier one yesterday to give other people a chance, but I'm feeling the afternoons are a lot better. Unless I stream with Max. If I can sort something with Max, I'll be starting the stream the same as Max tomorrow. But yeah, everyone, been epic. I think tomorrow, if we're not with Max, we're going to start the stream at 2 p.m. Deal? Got it? Good. Cool. See you all later. Thank you all very much for joining. And I'll see you in the next one. Let's go. Thanks everyone again. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. I really enjoy it.